Welcome to the 57th episode of Kanga Crypto News, your go-to source for fast and trustworthy updates in the world of crypto. I'm Kuba and I'm bringing you the latest and most important stories. And as always, later in this episode, I'll go over the rules of our competition, where you can win some KNG tokens, and I'll also reveal the winner from the last week's round. Before we proceed, please remember that all the information for Kanga Crypto News is carefully compiled by our expert Kanga analysts using reliable sources. Please note, however, that this is not an investment advice. New episodes of Kanga Crypto News are released every Friday, so if you want to stay informed about the most crucial developments in the crypto world, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any notifications. Now, let's get started. Russia's Ministry of Finance and Central Bank are launching a centralized crypto exchange, initially available only to super qualified investors. The platform aims to legalize crypto assets for select users, serving as part of Russia's broader strategy to use crypto in sanction evasion. It comes as private firms face increasing international pressure, including frozen assets and market exits. Retail users will be limited to derivatives trading, aligning with a 3-year plan to regulate crypto markets. A ruble-backed stablecoin is also under consideration. Alabama has ended its legal action against Coinbase's staking program, signaling a changing stance on crypto regulations. The exchange still faces challenges in states like California and Washington, but several states, including Kentucky and South Carolina, have withdrawn similar suits. Coinbase's chief legal officer calls for a unified federal approach to avoid regulatory confusion. The SEC also recently dropped its own staking-related case, further indicating shifting regulatory winds. SEC Chair Paul Atkins will make his first public remarks on crypto during an upcoming roundtable focused on crypto custody. Atkins, who owns over $6 million in crypto, has pledged to provide clarity and a principled approach to digital asset regulation. His leadership could influence key issues such as the Ripple case, 72 pending ETF proposals, and the agency's overall stance under Trump's pro-crypto administration. Canadian investment firm Sol Strategies has raised $500 million via convertible notes to acquire and stake Solana tokens. Partnering with ATW Partners, the move is aimed at bolstering Solana's ecosystem by increasing validatory participation and securing the network. Sol Strategies' share price jumped over 25%, and the investment is viewed as a major institutional endorsement of Solana's long-term viability. The Federal Reserve has revoked previous guidance requiring banks to get pre-approval before engaging in crypto and stablecoin activities. The change signals a shift toward encouraging innovation, aligning with broader deregulatory trends under President Trump. The SEC, FDIC, and OCC have also relaxed crypto oversight, and major lawsuits against Ripple and Uniswap have been dropped, effectively ending Operation Chokepoint 2.0. SoftBank has partnered with Tether, Bitfinex, and Cantor Fitzgerald to bank a new Bitcoin investment vehicle called 21 Capital. While seen by some as institutional validation, others recall founder Masayoshi Son's $130 million Bitcoin loss in 2018. The move coincides with SoftBank's inclusion in a $100 billion US AI initiative with Oracle and OpenAI, although its recent investments have drawn mixed reactions. Brazil has become the first country to list an XRP-based ETF named XRP-H11 on its B-Free stock exchange, issued by Hashdex. The ETF targets institutional investors and follows earlier listings for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana ETFs in Brazil. While trading volume remains undisclosed, this move puts Brazil ahead of the US in altcoin ETF approvals. Analysts caution that the weak XRP price action could dampen enthusiasm. DeFi Development Corp has filed with the SEC to raise up to $1 billion in securities to expand its Solana treasury. The firm has already acquired over $48 million in Sol and aims to run validators for staking rewards. Recent leadership changes, including hiring ex-Kraken and Binance executives, have boosted its share price by over 970%. This strategy follows similar moves by Sol Strategies and UPEXI. Arizona's legislature has approved 2 Bitcoin reserve bills, SB 1025 and SB 1373, now awaiting Governor Katie Hobbs' signature. If enacted, Arizona would be the first US state to legally hold Bitcoin in its treasury with a cap of 10% of public funds. While some conservative lawmakers have expressed concern over fiscal risks, the bills signal growing state-level interest in crypto reserves amid a global decline in government BTC holdings. The UK is preparing a regulatory overhaul for the crypto sector aimed at protecting consumers while promoting Web3 innovation. Chancellor Rachel Reeves emphasizes collaboration with US regulators and the creation of the UK-US Financial Regulatory Working Group. While the Treasury proposes strong enforcement against bad actors, critics argue that UK's past over-regulation could hamper growth. A finalized reform plan is expected by July. That's all for the latest Kanga Crypto news. But before we wrap up, there's one more important announcement, our weekly competition. So what's the best way to get some free KNG tokens? Just take part in the competition! Wow, you can do it too! Every week, you can win some KNG tokens for free. Pretty good, right? Good deal. We want that. So here's the results of our last week competition. We have... and we do not have a winner. However, don't worry. All the tokens that you could have won this week are going to be available in the next pool. So you make sure to participate. So, do you want to be the next winner? Here's how. Predict the Ethereum to USDT value that will appear on our exchange at 9 AM Central European Time on the day of the next Kanga Crypto News episode, every Friday. Submit your predictions in the following format. Hashtag Kanga Crypto News, the next episode number followed by your predicted value. To win, your guess must be the closest to the actual Ethereum value, but it cannot differ by more than 10 USDT in either direction. Does 10 USDT seem like a small margin to you? Well, you can increase it to 20 USDT if you leave an additional comment under the video that's unrelated to the contest. You can write anything you like for example, comment on any of the news. That's why you're here, right? That's why you're here. Every week, the winner will receive prize pool in KNG tokens equivalent to 10% of the likes on the latest Kanga Crypto News episode, plus any rollover KNG tokens from the previous competitions that have not had a winner. That's all free money, guys. Free money, free tokens. You want that? All you need to do is write a comment with your prediction and you can win. For more details, check the description below. KNG tokens. Free KNG? Wow! So did you enjoy the video? Give us a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to stay updated with all the latest news. As always, stay informed and stay ahead in the blockchain world. See you next time.
We are Kanga, beyond crypto.